excited to be here today. My name is Suzanne Cherrick. How many of you guys are new to the 360 family within the last week, or let's say 2 weeks? Let's give them a hand clap for the last week, 2 weeks. Congratulations. We are certainly in for a treat today. At the very, very beginning, we're actually going to have our very, very first American Diamond. Everyone say, wow. Wow. Say wow backwards.
Wow.
I like the way you say that, Ronnie. But guys, this gentleman, he has a tremendous track record. I mean, he's respected by so many people in the industry. He's been doing some incredible, phenomenal things. He's a leader of leaders, a coach of coaches. He's really leading the charge on expanding 360 all over California and really all over the United States. He's actually getting ready to go to Puerto Rico. How many of you guys want to build a business in Puerto Rico? How many of you guys could sacrifice, going on a business trip to Puerto Rico? Sacrifice. I'll sacrifice going there, Australia or something. I'll take one for the team. But guys, we are excited to be here getting fed. How many of you guys know that you need to actually be willing to be humble and actually learn this system, right? Because it's a different kind of system than maybe what you're used to. So make sure you ask your neighbor if you don't have any pens or paper. Make sure you ask your neighbor because you will need some. I guess we do have some in back.
Yes.
If you guys don't have paper and pens, run to the back and we'll get some. Okay? Because if you don't take notes, we're going to throw something at you. Okay? And you want to retain it. Remember, you only retain about 10% of what you hear. Okay, so you need to make sure that you write it down as well. Okay? So with that, guys, I want you guys to stand to your feet. Help me welcome the very, very first diamond in all of America. Oh, you're going to shoot Mr. Romacio.
Good morning, America. All right. Guys, are you excited for today or what? I don't think y'all excited, but you're about to be. Guys, give Suzanne Cherrick a round of applause, guys. We can do a little bit better than that, right? All right. Gold, one platinum. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get this party started. How many of you guys are anxious to get this thing started, guys? Anybody? Yeah. Now, here's the deal, guys. We've got a good 15 minutes here. We're going to cover some stuff that's really important. Gene, really quickly, if you don't mind, go ahead and put the website up, Go 360 Star real quick. Here's what we want to do, guys. I'm really excited for you guys, okay? Now, you guys got to know I just finished eating 2 of those energy chews, right? So y'all know what happens when I eat those things, right?
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, you're about to learn what happens, okay? Anyway, guys, here's what we want to do. First thing, I want to teach you, and I got about 10 minutes to really kind of give you some good stuff. How many of y'all want some good stuff right now?
Yes.
Okay. First thing you want to do, guys, it's called protocol. Everybody say protocol.
Protocol.
You want to take your cell phone out, and you want to put it on vibrate or turn it off. Okay? That's the first thing you want to do. Okay? If you got some kids next to you, put some food in their mouth. Duct tape's in the car. I'm just kidding. Alright? Now, so the first thing I want you to do is I want you to get prepared. I want you to get prepared. Preparation is the key to success. How many of y'all agree? If we need extra chairs, Mo, you just pull them right here. I want you to get prepared. Everybody, first of all, give everybody a round of applause. You guys all make it. I said you made it, guys. That's huge. Okay? Those of you need to get your lipstick on and your lotion and all that stuff, make sure you're prepared. Alright? Now, part of being prepared, and you've got your phone off, you've got your notepad. You ready? Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. If you need to get some energy chews, raise your hand and get you some energy chews. That's the best part of the meeting. Where's the chocolate? I love to throw chocolate at people. I love to throw chocolate. Are you going to share? Throw some chocolate. All right, who wants chocolate?
Ron's in the back.
They said when women are mad, stand away from them and throw chocolate at them. Energy. Energy to the people. Throw energy to the people. They need energy. Lord, I've come this far. Give me more energy. All right. Hey, you guys see how fast this stuff goes, right?
Yeah.
This is how you do business. You just give it away. Okay? Anybody else need some more energy? We're getting prepared here, okay? All right, next time, you're gonna have to. All right? There you go. Anybody else need more energy? Okay. All right. There you go.
Yeah.
More energy over here. All right, I need 10 more bags. All right. All right. All right, you got your energy, guys? Yeah. One more. Anybody need one more? All right. Everybody say preparation.
Preparation.
Your phone's off. You got your notepad together, okay? You got your energy, all right?
Yes.
You're sitting up erect and alert. That make sense?
Yes.
Now, most important part. Most important part. What I'm about to say right now, some of you are going to get so much out of this, is it transfers into everything you do. It transfers into everything you do. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. If I were you, I'd write that note down, never forget it. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. How many of y'all got a nugget just right there? How many of y'all got something out of that right there? The way you do anything is the way you do everything. I'm gonna say it again. You see, some of you, I don't expect you to write it down, but I can tell some of you, you just heard what I said, you didn't really feel what just happened. So I'm gonna say it slow. The way you do anything, in essence, is the way that you do everything. In other words, wherever you go, there you are. Does that make sense? Wherever you go, there you are. Again, the way you do anything, it's the way that you do everything. You guys with me on that? Yes. Okay? Now, phones off. We got our notepad. We got our energy. But the most important part, before I tell you, here's the problem with most people. They get ready to get ready to get ready. I got my phone, I got my pen, I got my paper, I got my scarf, I got my lipstick, I got my energy. Okay, but I'm missing something. I need my business cards. Okay. Oh, where's my coffee? Okay. They got all the tools. Does that make sense? But the most important thing that they need, they forgot to get mentally ready. Mentally. Right now, I'm giving you everything. You got all the stuff. Everybody say stuff. But the most important thing, you have to mentally prepare yourself. Some of you, you look at the checks and you see the income of James and Jean and Suzanne and Mo and Amon and all this great stuff, and you say, oh, I want to be like that. And I want those what? Results. How many of y'all think that way? The most important thing you got to get, Jewel, most important thing, you got to get your mind ready. Your mind. Now, we're about to do an exercise, and I'm letting you know right now that some of y'all are not going to do it. I'm just telling you the truth. Some of y'all are not going to do it, and you're going to say, well, you know what? I don't need to do all that, Romacio. Listen, I'm ready. I drove all the way from heaven to be here. I don't need to do all this stuff. But then you come up to me and you say, hey, man, I want those results. I want those results. I want to go diamond fast. I want to go star fast. I want to go silver fast. I mean, I want to do it fast. Then what you got to learn to copy, this is a great note for you, you got to learn to copy what you can't see. And I'm speaking what you can't see. You can see my skin, my outfit, all this external stuff. But the internal stuff is what you can't see, and I'm letting you know you can't get the results without the internal, because the internal is more important than the external. Does that make sense? That's why I'm talking so slow. I want you to get this stuff. We're about to do an exercise that's going to help you, Liz, get your mind and your body right. Before we do it, I want all of you taking notes because I want you to teach this in Puerto Rico. Give it up for my guy in Puerto Rico, came all the way out of Puerto Rico. Give it up for my guy, came all the way out from Maryland. Baltimore, Maryland, in the house. They flew out here just for this. They committed. They're serious. Okay? Now, that's right. Puerto Rico. All right. Now, I want to tell you why we're doing this. Okay? So that you understand, anytime you come to our events, you hear the energy, you hear the music, you hear them moving around, some of you got the nerve to get in the corner, they don't turn this dang on music down, I'm out of here. That's what some of your attitudes are. And you remind me of me 7 years ago. When I used to come to these trainings and events, and I was like, man, listen, everybody over there jumping up and down, ain't nobody got no money. Everybody jumping up and down, ain't nobody got a dime. What is this? This is a cult. That's what I used to think. And then one day I went up to the guy who was making all the money. He said, listen, before you tear down the fences, why don't you understand why we put them up? I said, what do you mean? He said, there's a philosophy behind what we do. So before you come criticizing, complaining about the music and all of this stuff, well, you understand why we put them up. Everybody say, aha. Aha. And that's what I'm about to teach you right now. Motion creates emotion. I highly recommend you write that down, tattoo it on your wall. Motion creates emotion. Motion. Motion. Everybody say motion. Motion creates emotion. In other words, if you don't like the way that you feel, change the way that you move. No, you gotta get this. I'm gonna teach you something that's scientific. Don't thank me, I didn't make this up. I learned this from some of the greatness. Okay? Chuck, I want you to get this. Does life sometimes get in the way?
Yes.
Kids, money, health, all that stuff. Everybody say stuff.
Stuff.
We all have the stuff. Everybody does. And are emotions and feelings real? Yes. But do emotions and feelings sometimes get in the way of your potential blessings? Yes or no? Because I wasn't feeling it today. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't like his outfit. I didn't like the music. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the big screen. Hardwood floor. This is a concert. What is this? Your feelings. Write it down. Motion creates emotion. Motion. What that means, if you just change the way that you move, Julie, you'll automatically change the way you feel. I'm going to give you an example, and then we got to get started. It is literally impossible for you to look up at the ceiling, put a smile on your face, and get mad. You can't do it. No, I'm not. You're right. I'm serious. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't. Likewise, I dare you to tell me how broken, how frustrated, how just whatever you are, and I dare you to sprint to that wall and come right back. And I'm going to ask you one question. I guarantee you, your emotions has changed. Does this make sense? Yes. Why did it change? All you did was move. Does that make sense? Motion, when you move, it puts you in a different state. That's why I threw energy at you. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? Motion creates emotion. What does that have to do with this business? It has everything. If there's two words that I can teach you, because I like to keep things simple, and some of you won't believe me, and that's a sad shame, but some of you will. Okay? If you don't believe me, it just means you're not ready for what you say you want. Okay? H-A, high activity, cures 90% of all the issues. Stop trying to get perfect. Stop trying to get ready, and just move. Does that make sense? If you get it, say, I got it. High activity, guys. High activity. Today's training is going to be about what to do. High activity. Share the chocolate. Do meetings. Share the chocolate. Do meetings. Share the chocolate. Do meetings. That's where all the money comes from, Chuck. Giving away free chocolate and doing what? Meetings. Doing what, guys? Meetings. What are we at right now? We're at what? Meeting. Share the child and do meetings. High activity. I don't have any money. Share the child and do meetings. Well, my husband this, my wife that. Do more meetings. But my kids, do more meetings. I'm scared. I don't know if it's going to work. Do more meetings. But people quit my business. Do more meetings. Does this make sense? High activity. Now, I wish I had more time to go into this with you. Why? Why does this really work? It's scientific. Because you got fear and you got faith. True or false, guys? Are they both real? Fear and faith, they're both on the same access point. They're right here on this edge. You guys get this? Faith, oh, I took the leap. Fear, oh, does that make sense? How do you get this to go away? High activity. When you take high activity, guys, what happens? All of a sudden, faith kicks in. How many of you guys know what I'm talking about? Listen, let me show you what happens to you when you don't, and then we're going to get to this exercise. Well, this is how I know you're not succeeding. This is what you sound like. Can you tell me how many calories in this chocolate? No, I'm serious. No, this is stuff that you say. How many calories in this chocolate? Is this chocolate here autistic friendly? I'm just telling you. Listen. How come this bag, this blue one, looks different than this one? Okay. These ingredients here. Where does all this stuff come from? How much cacao is in this? No, it's funny. You never ask Ghirardelli, but you got the nerve to ask 360. Okay? Now, okay? You guys ready? You know what? Just ask all these questions. The only question you should be saying is, hey, where's my next meeting at? So here's what we're about to do, guys, because I want to get to this activity. I want you to understand that I know that you're not succeeding when you ask all these crazy questions because you're not taking any what? Action. And when you're not taking any action, you have a whole bunch of time to think and come up with great ideas.
Great, I don't.
And your great ideas has got you where you are today in your life. Does that make sense? And you're here because you want more. True or false? So here's the only idea you need. I'm just telling you. High activity cures 95% of all your issues. This makes sense, guys? If you got something, let me know you got something. High activity. Now, we're about to kick this thing on off. You're prepared physically. You're prepared. You got your shoes, you got your paper, you got your pen, you turned your phone off. But now you got to get prepared mentally. And the way you get prepared mentally is what? Let's all say it together. Motion creates emotion. And right now, this room is dead. As in stale. I can feel the vibrations. You're looking at me and you're expecting me to have something great to say. Okay? As if to say chocolate is complicated. So you're expecting me to have something brilliant, mesmerizing to say to you. That's what you're expecting. And I just broke it down to you really simple. 2 words, high activity. Here's 90% of all your problems. Okay? Now guys, we're about to kick this thing off in a major way, but I want to make sure every spirit in here is fully prepared. When I say go, remember we told you motion creates emotion. What we're going to do, when I say go, I didn't say go yet. Everybody's going to stand to their feet. This is going to be side A. This is going to be side B. Okay? What you're going to do is, Gene, put the check back up there. You're going to dance and celebrate like this is your check. Because how many of y'all know it's going to be your check real soon? Real soon. You're going to celebrate like this is yours. And you're going to do the sexiest dance moves you ever could do. Now you're laughing, but here's what I want you to understand. Motion creates what? Don't like the way you feel, you change the way you move. So we're going to do this in 2 minutes, and I'm going to bring up, guys, the man, the myth, the legend. Okay? Now here's the deal. This is going to be side A. This is going to be side B. You guys are gonna do the sexiest dance move you could ever imagine while you're looking at the board. Now watch this. Some of you, listen, I'm training you at the same time, you don't even realize it. Some of you, I gave you an instruction. I said dance, do the sexiest move you could ever do, am I right?
Right.
The sexiest. And some of y'all, it's been a long time since that word, it's been a long time. So I'm gonna take you back. Does that make sense? Now here's the deal. Now this is gonna happen, I'm showing you. Remember what I told you? The way you do anything is the way you do everything. See, you don't like the way it sounds, but go try the theory. Go see if it's accurate. It's accurate. Okay? We're gonna do this, okay? This is gonna be side B. B, you're gonna follow A. Now A, I want you to dance like nobody's watching. That's another good training tip. That's another good training tip. Listen, I said dance like nobody's watching. Over the last 30, 40 days, I didn't care who looked at me. Because I knew everybody was gonna be looking at me real soon. Does that make sense? Let's see if you can do this for 2 minutes so that you get yourself in a better state. Okay? Then I'm gonna say switch. And then this is gonna be A and this is gonna be B. So right now, when I say go, this is A, you're gonna dance like nobody's watching and celebrate as if you just made $28,000 for the week. You're gonna follow them. So if you ain't moving, your organization ain't gonna move, you get it? If you ain't moving, your organization ain't gonna move. And when I say switch, then you guys are gonna follow them. Ready? On your mark, get set, let's go! I want you to switch seats. Go sit next to somebody else right now.